decades, college football has been run like the five families, except somehow even more corrupt. Not conferences, not leagues, families. Each with territory, each with history, each with its own code of honor that everyone still pretends means something. The Big Ten, SEC, ACC, and the Big 12. The four families. They shake hands in public. They smile for the cameras. They talk about tradition, amateurism, the purity of the game, all that bullshit. But behind closed doors, it's business. It's leverage. It's money moving quietly while everybody swears this is still all about education. That's how it always goes. In The Godfather, the families don't consider themselves criminals either. They call themselves businessmen. They talk about respect, about loyalty, about how they're protecting their people. Meanwhile, the soldiers do the bleeding. In college football, the players are the soldiers. Recruited young, promised the world, used up, tossed aside and replaced. When they're valuable, they're celebrated. The big man on campus. When they're injured, transferred, or no longer useful, they sleep with the fishes, the fighting Luca Brazzis. And hovering over, all of it is the NCAA, with money-stained hands, the supposed commission. But the NCAA isn't really in charge. It's the aging Don, mumbling to himself in the corner, insisting he still has authority, while the families carve up territory however they want. Conference borders mean nothing now. Rivalries have been sacrificed. Traditions are traded like bargaining chips for television windows. Everybody knows it's corrupt. Everybody knows it's unstable. But no one wants to be the one to say it out loud. Until today. Because every story like this reaches the same moment. The families start fighting each other. SEC and Big Ten trying to be the next Don Vito. Rules stop working. And worse yet, clearly are not enforced. Just ask Dabo. He's kept the ledger. And the old agreements collapse. And someone has to step in and say, if anything in this life is certain, if history has taught us anything, is that you can kill anyone. Or in this case, the NCAA. That's the Michael Corleone moment, not the hothead Sonny moment. The cold, inevitable move. This isn't about destroying the families, it's about legitimizing them. Michael didn't abolish the families, he brought them under one structure, and that's the move here. We stop pretending major college football isn't professional football. We stop laundering billions through nostalgia. We fold the system into what already controls it, the NFL. Quietly, cleanly, permanently. The major conferences become what they already are, AAA level football families. Developmental leagues with contracts, health care, and clear rules just to make Dabo happy. No more handshake agreements or gold Trans Ams. Hey there, Mr. Dickerson. No more student-athlete bullshit. No more soldiers going to the mattresses without protection. And the families keep what actually matters. Their names, their histories, their grudges. But the first thing Michael does is restore territory. Borders matter again. Regional conferences return. Not just because it makes sense, but it's because it's what we want. The Big Ten looks like the Big Ten. The SEC looks like the SEC. The old Southwest Conference can be the old Southwest Conference one more time. You play your neighbors. You hate who you're supposed to hate. You remember why this all mattered in the first place. because we are better than you, and our way is the only way. OH! No more coast-to-coast conference games that feel like witness protection, fan appreciation nights. No more rivalries erased for convenience or a few extra bucks. As the Don once said, a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man. So football, without geography, without regionalism, isn't real football. And when it's time to crown a champion, we stop hiding behind neutral sites and controlled environments. The national championship rotates like the Super Bowl. Warm cities, cold cities, snow and rain included. Because football isn't supposed to be comfortable. Playoff games go on to campus. Not domes, no stupid theme parks, campus. All the way up until the semifinals. You get to play that on your home field with the right to go to the national championship game. And if you can't defend your turf, you don't deserve to wear the crown. And then comes the part that makes everybody nervous. Are you listening, University of Akron? Because the Golden Zips are on the hit list. This is the part where Michael closes the door. Relegation. But with relegation, also promotion. Because power without consequence always decays. Always. Promotion is earned through 8 regional tournaments for the group of 5 families. The overlooked, the ignored, the ones who are told to know their place. But our system gives them something the old one never did. A clear path. Win your region and you earn the right to challenge. Not beg, not lobby, not plead with a clueless committee. Promotion games take the traditional New Year bowl games and decide who rises and who falls. 4 winners move up. 4 from the upper tier go down. No immunity for legacy names. No protection for brands that stopped earning it years ago. Penn State, I'm looking squarely at you. If a family gets weak, it steps aside. If a new one proves itself, it takes the seat. As Michael famously said, it's not personal. It's strictly business. The meaningless, opt-out bowl games, those were favors. They're gone. In their place are games that actually matter. Games that decide futures. Games that restore fear and pride at the same time. And here's the truth. No one running the sport wants to admit. Fans don't want chaos. They want order that feels earned. They don't want perfection. They want meaning. They want rivalries that hurt again. Hurt so bad when you lose, you call off work for 3 days. They want November games that matter again. They want a system that makes sense without needing a goddamn lawyer to explain it. This isn't a rebellion. It's a consolidation of power into something honest. We're not killing college football. We're doing what had to be done. Because when the families refuse to stop fighting, when the old Don can't control them anymore, someone has to step in. And like Michael Corleone, we do it once. We do it clean. We settle all family business.